Okay, today we're going to do a video with the MasterBuilt 560, the FireBoard Drive 2, and the new addition, the LSS Mods Damper for the 560. This thing's going to allow me to regulate my temperatures far easier. It's going to be much more efficient burn, and it's also going to cause the FireBoard to have to do less work in order to keep things where I want them. This is going to be my first go around with this damper, but I have no doubt that it's going to excel at what it's designed to do. This is a great product from a great company, and I recommend that you guys go out there and get your own for your 560. You will not be disappointed. Also, you might have noticed that I have a light on my handle. This is a Weber light. It fits perfectly, as you can see on this handle of the 560. It makes nighttime grilling and smoking that much easier. You don't have to carry a flashlight, and this thing, I've had it on my other Weber grills for years, and I moved it over here the other day to this, did a nighttime cook with it, and it's awesome. It really helps out a lot, and if you can get your hands on one of these things, I highly recommend you do it. Alright, here's what we're going to be smoking today. This is a pork roast that's wrapped in twine. It's boneless, that I picked up a long time ago and just never did anything with, so I thought, what the heck, we'll smoke it today. I got it rubbed out with my favorite rub, Bad Byron's butt rub. This is some good stuff. I usually make my own rubs, but I found this on sale not too long ago, so I picked it up and we're going to use it today. Alright guys, we just put our pork butt on, or pork roast I should say. Now the location of the temperature probe is over here on the side of the grill by MasterBuilt. I've put mine up here above the meat. I did run it over here before, and I just did not like how the FireBoard handled that, so I'm going to do it different today. We're going to put it here. There's the beautiful piece of pork that we're going to love. The other thing I'd like to point out is the FireBoard temperature probes have this nodule on them. They do not fit through this hole. I will bore that hole out a little bit bigger to make it work later, but for now we're just going to sneak it out the side. There's plenty of room, and we're going to close this thing up and get going. Okay, so I just wanted to show this to you guys. When I first started this thing up, I let the coals kind of catch for about 5 minutes or so, and then turned on the dry fan, set my temp to 225, and you can see it brought it right up to probably about 235, 240 degrees. Initially it dropped down to that sweet spot. I opened the lid once really quick, and then again to put the pork butt on. Then it actually shot up to about 275 and then fell down naturally to the 225 mark, and now the drive is doing really good at keeping that temperature consistent. I honestly have a hard time with this grill and the drive when it comes to opening the lid and then it settling back in without overshooting a lot. And it happens, it's weird because it's like the grill leaks so much air that the FireBoard either would think the lid was open, or it would think that it needs to work harder than it really does to get that temperature to come back up. And what ends up happening is you get a lot of overshoots. And since I added this LSS Mods damper on the back today, this has been the fastest, smoothest rebound that I've had running this FireBoard on this grill. I think I'm running 0.5 on the algorithm with lid detection off, and it's gotten me the best results so far. But as you can see, it's doing really good, and I honestly believe that most of this is to be credited to this LSS Mods damper for the 560, which I will show you guys where to get your own, because if you have a 560 and you're either using their controller, which is not bad, and yes, I still have the plastic over it because I am that guy, It's not a bad controller, but man, the FireBoard is just light years ahead of it. And so I went ahead and modded mine to be able to accept the FireBoard. So, but man, I'm telling you right now, I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. The temperature drop rate on the 560 without that damper in the back is just so fast. Like it drops temp so quickly that even with their controller, it just chews up charcoal compared to, I guarantee you, what it's going to do today, which is going to be so much more efficient. And I can just tell you by watching how slowly this is dropping in temperature that it's going to be more efficient, and the FireBoard's going to have a lot easier time keeping up with it, because normally the temperature's dropping so fast that the fan's running more, which obviously burns the fuel quicker, and then it also has to try to keep up with everything, and this has slowed it down so much. I'm really excited what I'm seeing right now. And just to give you an idea where I have my damper set is it's just a slit. I might even go less than that. I might close it up even more. Yeah, these things are awesome, and you can see it's really nicely made. He's got it engraved with LSS mods on it. It fits right in. You can take it out in 2 seconds. It literally, you just pull and pull, pull and pull, pull to the left, I think, and then pull out, and it just pops right out. Now, he does recommend that you remove this when you're doing high temperature grilling, and I would suggest to follow his rules. I can't say that I have. I definitely, obviously, don't leave it closed. I open it all the way, and I have definitely had no problems, but I would follow his instructions on that. But this thing is awesome. Get yours today. So as I mentioned earlier, you can buy all these components directly from LSS online from their website, lss-mods.square.site. They have everything either sold individually, or you can buy package deals. The package deals include the firebox insert, the manifold cover, and the water pan. If you have a 560 and you want the damper, you do have to buy that separately. Also, if you want to add drip pan brackets to the manifold cover, you do buy those separately. Everything as of now does include shipping and the pricing at checkout, and you can buy the same stuff minus the damper for the 1050. And one of the cool things is their water pan, as you can see right there, and they actually sit down below the grill grates in front of the manifold cover. So really good location for that. It doesn't take up any valuable real estate on the grill top. And again, this is all high quality stainless steel, made in America by an American. And when you buy this stuff, you are supporting an American business owner, which to me is very important. So head on over to lss-mods.square.site and get your hands on some of this stuff. I highly recommend it. Alright, so this thing has hit a stall at about 150, so we're going to go ahead and pull it, wrap it up, and see what we got. Oh yeah, just getting a nice bark on it here, so that's going to be delicious. Cannot wait. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off camera and wrap it, and then keep on going. Alright, we've reached an internal temperature of 206. We're going to go ahead and pull this bad ride and see what we got. Okay guys, before I wrap this up, I just wanted to show you today's graph from the cook. And as you can see, it went really well. The FireBoard maintained temperature perfectly the entire time of the cook. The fan, which is displayed in green, was on quite frequently, but not at a very ramped up speed. It was nice to see that, because usually that is not the case, and this is all because of the damper. Because there's such a large exhaust on the back side of this barbecue,
the heat loss is significant. And the way they overcome that with the stock controller is to just burn more charcoal, which makes it not the most efficient barbecue in the world. However, once you choke out that exhaust port with a damper like the one from LSS Mods, then it becomes far more efficient. And that way the heat isn't escaping so quickly, so therefore the fan doesn't have to run as much, and therefore it's not burning as much fuel, which is a wonderful thing. And so I filled this up to about halfway, a little bit past, with briquettes this morning when I started, and I still have a little bit left, not much, in the bottom of the firebox now. So that is definitely an improvement from the stock controller and the way its algorithm runs. So real happy with that. The pork came out excellent, and I'm a believer at this point that you need to dampen this thing for these low and slow cooks. So there it is. Let's wrap this up.
All right, folks, here it is in all its glory. It's not big, but it is beautiful. I'm not going to bore you all with me breaking this down and shredding it, but I can guarantee you it's looking good and it's going to taste delicious. My final thoughts on this whole cook is that the LSS Damper really did change the way that the FireBoard handles this grill, and its ability to maintain temperature was beautiful. I have a Weber kettle, 22-inch, that I use my FireBoard on all the time, and it is dialed in wonderfully on that grill. And today was the first time that I've been able to do a long smoke and get the kind of data that you get from the FireBoard, and also get that constant temperature that we're looking for. And this, I believe this damper is a huge part of that. So I'm super happy to have it. I'm glad that today went well, and I'm going to be even happier once I shred this thing and tear into it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and head on over to LSS Mods and get your hands on some of the great products that they're making there. Thank you so much, and take care.